Welcome back, guys. Welcome everybody. Alright, on this video for free Forex basics, we're going to discuss pips, also known as points in percentage. Okay, so um, you guys have heard me speak about pips in my previous video. We're just going to run through a couple of things and I'm going to show you guys what's going on here. Okay, so pips is known as points in percentage. Pips, points, pipettes, and lots. We're going to discuss lots as well in this video to show you how you get your pips, your points, your pipettes, points and percentage. Guys, I just stick to the word pips, but this here is just to show you guys the different names. Alright, a pip is the unit of measurement to express the change in value between two currencies, which is called a pip. In easier terms, it's basically when you have two currencies and there's movements in the currencies. When price moves, we call it a pip. It's a pip movement. Okay, so if GBP JPY moves from 146,590 to 146,600, okay, that is is a point 0.10. So in other words, 0.010 rise in value is 1 pip. Okay, a pip is usually the last decimal places of a price quote, and I've snippeted an example here just to show you. This is from TradingView. So price, let's say price was here at 146,590. Price came to 146,600. It gives you a 1 pip value. And as you can see here, this is the change, 0.010. Pretty simple, guys. That's just showing you a 1 pip movement. I'm just going to erase all the stuff we've drawn here and move on to the next slide. Okay, so pips known as point and percentage. Okay, we're going to take a look here at lot sizes, units and volume. Guys, I must be honest, I don't deal with units, so I'm not too stressed out. You guys don't need to worry about units of this units column, but I just thought I'd show you. So what we have here is you have a standard lot, a mini lot, and a micro lot. So if you trade 0,01, which is basically the smallest lot you can trade in Forex, your price, for every pip that your price moves, it's a 10-cent move per pip. In other words, we like to say it's a 10 cent lot. In other words, 0.01 for every pip that moves up in price or down in price, depending on if you're in a buy or sell. It's a 10-cent move. Then we have what you call a mini lot. A mini lot starts from 0.10 all the way up to 0.99. This constitutes as $1 per pip. So when price moves, it's $1 per pip. So look at the difference here, guys. From a 0.01 lot to a 0.10 lot, the price went from 10 cents to $1 per pip. That's a big move. It's a big adjustment when you're moving up in lot sizes in your trading. I mean, so let's say it moves 10 pips. So if price moves 10 pips on a 0.1 lot, you only make $1. On a 0.10 lot, when price moves 10 pips, you make $10. What $10, which is 10 times the amount. Now, let me just erase this just so that we get confused. Then what we have is we have a standard lot. Okay, a standard lot is the volume is 1,00. Every pip that moves is a value of $10. So 10 pips would make you $100. So if you were to open a trade and the trade goes 10 pips up, you actually make $100 on that trade. So it would be same price. So in other words, of these three, standard lot, mini lot, micro lot, um, doesn't matter about movement. If movement is 10 pips and you're trading on this size, it's $1 per 10. On this side, on this size volume, it's $10, and on a one lot, it's $100. So a standard lot, mini lot, micro lot. That's why the names that they've given them goes from small to big: micro, mini, and standard. Pretty cool, pretty simple. But guys, remember something, that the bigger the volume, if your price goes against you in the negative and you go minus 1 pip, you start losing $10 for every pip that price goes against you. $1 on this point 0.1 lot and 10 cents on a 0.01 lot. Okay, next slide. This is just a 10 pip move example that I wanted to show you guys. It's pretty simple. Let's pull out the blue here. Okay, so what I've done here is I've marked off on TradingView the price 146.910, 147.010. That is equivalent to 10 pips. So if you look here, the change is 0.100. Now, if you go back to the previous video, you can learn about movement, price and movements, and that'll show you everything. But I just wanted to show you this example here. So if we go back a step to the previous page, the previous slide, that shows you the price movement. So in other words, on a standard lot, if we had executed a trade, say here on a standard lot, and price went up to here, and you closed your trade off with a one lot, you would have made $100. Now on a 0.10 lot, you would have made $10, and on a 0.01 you would have made $1. So that's just showing you that. Alright, let's move on. I hope you guys get that. If you guys get stuck at any time, throw something in the comments there and I'll assist you. Alright, so let me just move this out the way of the video. Let's go back. Okay, we can actually close that for now. Okay guys, this is the point where I'm going to ask you guys to pause the video. You guys need to take a photo of this. You need to write it down. You need to learn this, because this is just an example of lot size per dollar pip, per dollar pip, per 20 pips, per 40 pips, per 60 pips. So as explained in the previous slides, your micro, your minis, and your standard lots, I'm just giving you bigger examples. Remember I told you about your per pip? These are your per 20, per 40, per 60. So a micro lot 01, where I told you 10 pips is $1, obviously double that, 20 pips is $2. On a mini lot, which is a 0.1, the difference is $20. So from $2 to 20. And on a standard lot is $200. That's a pretty big difference. So guys, pause the video at this point and maybe take a screenshot and print it and study this. It's just to give you a better idea and you can understand what's happening. Okay. Alright. So in this video, I've put here trading view examples of pips for different pairs. Let's go to TradingView for some examples. So I'll see you now in TradingView. Let's get there. Alright guys, so here we have it, TradingView. I'm going to give you a different example. The pair we're using here is GBP USD. Watch my videos before this and you'll know what GBP USD is, pound versus the dollar. Okay, so what I want to show you here is click on the price range and show you some pips. So let's take this candle for example here and move it down to where it closed. Okay, 37.2 pips. Okay, so what I want to show you here is the pip movement, 37.2 pips. And if we take price into consideration, we can double click there. Yeah, all right, coordinates. Okay, so this here is, I'm just going to show you price. So this 37.2 pips, there's where price started at 1.38895, and there's where price ended on that candle, 1.38523. So the difference on the last three is 895 to 523. If you were to subtract this, that's how you would get your 37.2 pips. So I have explained this in another video. I just wanted to show you on a different pair what your pips are like. So we can go to the lower time frames. Let's go down to the 15-minute. Again, if you don't understand this, 15, 30, 1 hour, go back to my other video which teaches you about time frames. Just look at the headings where it says time frames and you can go take a look there. So let's take a 15-minute candle as an example. Okay, let's use, on that 30-minute, let's use the first 15. Okay, alright, so that's a big move for I've taken a breakout candle anyway. So 27.3. Let's make it an even 27. 900 or even 30 pips. Okay, 600. Okay, there we go. 30 pips. You see how easy that was for me, guys, because I obviously understand about pips. Okay, so price 38,900 to 38,600, 30 pip move. So if you were to execute now, say a sell here, this would be a 30 pip move for you. So depending on your lot size, in other words, your lot size, if you take your pips, 30 pips into consideration, a standard lot could have made you what? On 30 pips, 300. On a 0.1 would have been $30, and on a 0.1 would have been $3. Okay. Anyway, guys, so I just wanted to show you on another pair exactly how it works. I mean, here we've got GA. Guys, on the right hand side here, this is just me. I just like to see these prices. I do only trade GJ. This is my favorite pair, as you can tell, because when I click on another pair, you won't see any lines or anything, because I actually don't trade the pair. But as soon as you come down to the pairs that I trade, you'll see lines. I mean, check out this for example. There's the break. There's my line. Perfect. Rejected, 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 rejected. Broke the low. 2:45 my time, so it's volume time, and boom, we went down. Oh, that's beautiful. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. So this is the pair I trade, and then I am dabbling in gold. Gold is difficult. I don't have any lines on my chart. I removed them yesterday. We'll wait for market to open again. So I just wanted to show you pips, guys. I want to show you another example on gold. Let's take this 15-minute candle. Look here. Here you see 398. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking 398 pips. No, guys. So gold is a different type of pair of currency. So this 398 pips, it's actually 39.8 pips. So I just want you guys to see that this change in price here from 1746 to 1743 more or less, you've got 39.40 pips. So what happens is it's just read differently on in Forex, but you can see the price change is pretty drastic because you've gone from $1,746 all the way to $1,743. That's a three $4 move. $4 move down is basically 40 pips. So that's the difference on gold, and then your normal pairs like GU, which we can go on to now. Again, don't really trade this pair. Let's just take one last example. Let's take a 30-minute candle. Um, let's take this small candle here. The small candle, 12.8 pips. Exact same thing as what I spoke to you guys about. I'll double click just to show you price. Let's change it to 45 here and 675 there. 13 pips. Okay, so as you can see here, there it is, 545, 675. You take that, minus it by that, and it gives you your 13 pips. Yeah, so I hope you guys understand this. Points and percentage pips, and we discussed about lot sizes and the differences. And guys, give a like on the video. Um, it's not because I want the whole world to, be on my channel or whatever, but I think it would be great for the people who aren't educated in Forex. This is kind of like an awesome learning experience for them. You more than welcome to go to Baby Pips. You can learn all this stuff on babypips.com. But the thing is with babypips.com, it's a lot of reading material, whereas what I've found is a lot of people want videos. So that's why I'm creating the videos. I'm creating the videos purely so that you guys can experience it better by watching what I show you, as opposed to babypips.com where you basically have to sit there and read hours and hours of stuff. And that's also why my videos are pretty long and drawn out, because I'm taking something from Baby Pips as an example that's very long, and I'm trying to stretch it, put it into a video, and that's why I also want to explain to you guys very slowly so that you do understand what I'm talking about and how things work. So give a like to the video, subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do. I just want people to learn, and I also would love some feedback. And this is a newbie thing for all you newbies out there. And yeah, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Awesome.